What's going on, guys? It's your boy Hotshot coming back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the 3 things I hate about my Dodge Ram 5500. Now, I have the tradesman's package, which I bought that because of, I just need a basic truck. You know, I don't need the leather seats. I don't need the heated steering wheel. Like, I don't need all that. You know, I just don't. But as a commercial trucker, as a business owner, as someone that works this truck, the tradesman should be for work, in my opinion, you know. But they have made the tradesman just a basic truck. Like, there is features on the limited and the upper model that makes it easier to monitor your truck. Now, why do I have to buy the leather seats and the steering wheel, all that jazz, to just get the best of a monitoring, to monitor my truck, of all the electronic junk that you put on it? I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I never really thought about this. Shout out to Haven, Hotshot Haven. And if you really look at these trucks, even look at the keys, look at the systems, it's a match of the Mercedes-Benz. Well, Mercedes-Benz took years to get right where we at with the Dodge Rams. Not Dodge Rams, with the Rams. So I can kind of see where he's going, as, you know, they've used what they're using, but they did not do the R&D and all that stuff that Mercedes had to do. All the payouts, all the lawsuits, you know, all that stuff. All the failed attempts behind the scenes. So the fact that I have to pay extra to get a better monitoring system on my engine, it's a problem, you know, in my opinion. Like, people have different depth gauges. Like, I have a depth gauge, but Troubleman's truck has so many different gauges. Like, his whole thing is just different than mine. And the instrument cluster, this is another part of it. You can't look at everything at one time. Like, when you go through mine, there's a screen for boost. There's a screen for depth. There's a screen for your temperatures. How am I supposed to monitor all of that going down the road when they're all on different screens? So that's one thing I don't like. The new truck, they rolled it out with problems, okay? Any truck does. But the parts are not available to fix the problem. In order to get brake pads for this truck, it takes an act of Congress. I got lucky with my my turbo actuator. The guy told me he just did one 2 weeks ago before I took mine in, and it took him 5 weeks to get that turbo actuator because they were on back order. You put a truck out and you don't put any parts out for it? So the fact that they rolled this truck out before it was ready, you know, parts-wise, availability, I just don't think that's good. And this is a beta truck. There's so much stuff wrong with this truck that's not working right. And you tell me, since 2008, they've been having problems with the VGT actuators, okay? 2008. We're in 2020. That problem can't be rectified. 36,000 miles. Soon as it's out of warranty for the major bumper-to-bumper, turbo actuator goes out. I've had electrical problems with this truck. They run the wiring harness separate. You know, it's nonsense. There's no fuses for your left and your right turn signals and lights. Like, this truck, if I didn't know any better, I would think Ram just started making trucks yesterday. Like, this truck is ridiculous. Like, there's just so much stuff that goes with it. And Trouble Man's truck was just in the shop for an EGR cooler. Well, I think he's got around 45, 50, maybe 60,000 miles already doing an EGR cooler. Apparently mine at 40,000 miles needs a CZB filter. Well, that's supposed to be a 60,000 mile maintenance. It's saying I need it now. Like, these trucks just should not be rolled out for what they're doing. Like, we shouldn't be doing what we're doing with these. It's crazy. But we didn't know any better. Ram says it's okay. Ram says that's what they're for. You know, so you've got the redesigned motor and all this redesigned stuff. But what did they fix? They didn't fix anything, in my opinion. And the fact that this is going to be probably the last one. The fact that you sell a new truck with a warranty, but yet it doesn't cover emissions stuff under your 100,000 mile warranty is nonsense, because you know that's an issue. They know it's a problem. They know it's going to come up. Do you know what they say? Oh, it's not a necessity for the truck. Okay, you take it off and sell the truck. You can't do it. That makes it a necessity in my eyes. I can't legally drive my truck without that emission stuff. You sold the truck. How is it not a necessity? Airbags on the back is not a necessity. And EGR is a necessity. DPF is a necessity. We're in America. You're making them trucks for America. That's a necessity. And the fact that this trucks doesn't have power. This truck takes so long to get off the line. The tuning of it is horrible. Horrible. My third gen ran better than this truck, in my opinion. In my opinion. So, just, guys, if you're going to do this, go with the right way. In my opinion, CDL class should not be in a pickup truck. And I know I've been doing it for years. But guess what? You live and learn. And I learned. And I'm telling y'all, get that CDL. Get that big rig. Okay? Just get it. Best thing for you. Make life easier. And I'm going to do another video on how it's truly not more expensive. But, guys, that's what I don't like about my Dodge Ram 5500. If y'all have one, put in the comments what you dislike the most about that truck. And remember, guys, if you're a car hauler, you're looking for factoring. I know it's super, super hard to get. JD Factors takes care of car haulers. We have a couple subscribers that are linked on with JD Factors. Seem to be happy. I haven't had any complaints with them. Like, no problems. You know, everything seems to be great. You're paid within 24 hours. His number will be in the description. And also, Victoria for your fuel cards. Victoria with RTS, she's got great discounts on fuel. I average 60 to 70 cents a gallon depending on where I go. Even on the major highways like the Sunoco's with Ohio, and you get discounts on those places on the toll road. So yes, you pay tolls, but you can save on the fuel. There's been times in Ohio when I take the toll road just because the fuel will offset it. So Victoria info will also be in the description. If you have any questions, give me a holler, give her a holler, get you squared away. And The secret to success in this business is tracking everything, minimizing expenses that are not necessary, and doing it right the first time. If you do it right the first time, you don't lose money on the R&D and trial and error. That is what puts 90% of people out of business. Doing it their way with no research and no clear cut, this is the right way and this is why. So, if you guys want to do it the right way, you've come to the channel to get all the information, because Lord knows I've suffered and I'm here to show y'all. So, again, if you need either of those two services, they'll be down in the description. Check out the website for the consultation. That's been really blowing up lately. I got the mentorship. Anything you need to be successful, it's in the HSD family. So now, like, share, subscribe, hit that ding ding, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.